Good evening and welcome to Hell, also known as London. It is 9 o'clock at night and it's still hellishly hot and sunny outside, and you can't even see that I've got purple lights on in my room. And this is why I don't usually stream at this time of day. I normally stream at around like 10 o'clock at night. Hey Shinzu! Am I saying your name? I hope I can't speak. Am I saying your name correctly? I am. I'm so tired today. It's like the heat is like going to me. I'm like melting just now. This week we are going to be doing what I didn't do last week because I was supposed to be streaming on Sunday. But basically, what happened was all of the streamers are having to jump to a different streaming service because Stream Elements was apparently closing down, and they do all my overlays and everything, so I had to scramble and try to redo all of my stuff that I just finished doing. So now everything runs on Lumia Stream, and Lumia Stream is actually really good. I highly recommend it if you're a streamer. It's been actually kind of easy to learn, so You'll notice that my chat looks different and my pop-ups and everything are better now as well, so that's pretty cool. Whew. It's very, very warm. I had to turn my fan off as well because it's too loud in my room. I've got my my glove, my tablet glove, summertime tablet glove, Michael Jackson glove. Hang on, here we go. There we go. So I can actually draw on my screen without my hands sticking to my tablet. Depending on how warm it is and depending on if my PC doesn't want to crash or whatever, I might end the stream at 11 o'clock rather than 12, I'm not sure, because I don't really want to keep my PC on for large amounts of time where it just like dies a death. I don't have the the millions to replace the RAM just yet, so... Okay, let's go to art mode and get this art done. Okay, this is where we left off last time. And I'm gonna put my 15 minutes on. I need to get one of those like desk fans. It's just like I had to close my door, turn off my fan. The window is still open, thankfully, but it's like 27 or something just now at night. Okay, I was doing the shading. That's what I was doing. I remember, I actually wanted to completely redraw the hands, but I never actually done it. Oh well, the intention was there. Right, this color is gonna be the shaded color. Today's been a long day. I basically just finished my YouTube overlays like an hour before the stream started. I thought I'd actually finished them all already, but unbeknownst to me, I'd actually forgotten to do the main one. So it's sort of like a mad scramble to get everything finished before the stream started. I hope wherever you are just now, it's a hell of a lot more air conditioned. Tomorrow, I'm going to see a 3-hour Japanese film at the cinema. A cinema that I've never been to before, and it's very, very fancy and very Art Deco, and I'm really hoping that there's air conditioning in there. I've seen the size of the screen and it looks really tiny, but there's maybe like 12 seats in there, so it's a very intimate showing of a movie. One day I kind of want to go to one of the IMAX theaters to actually see like a movie like crazy size. I've never seen an IMAX movie before. I think like the biggest movie, well, the movie that I've seen at the biggest size was probably Tron. The sequel, not the not the Jared Leto one. I went to see it when it came out, like 2010 or something, Christmas time. And the screen was so big, you had to like actually move your head to see all of the entire screen. I'm going to actually try and start doing a bit of a background on this today, if I get all the shading done. Light source direction, this way, okay. If you hear wild screaming, it's actually just my neighbour's kid. Screaming. So, hello to him too. Living his best life. Hello! Hello everyone in chat. Hello to Drill Dashed, hello to Amadeus, and hello to Rigi. Welcome back. Welcome back to a very hot Sunday. Yeah, it's actually still daylight outside here. It's like 9:15 at night, and it's still daylight. Today was 32 Celsius or something, which isn't like crazy. Well, it's not like 40 Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's enough to make me malfunction. I'm not used to this kind of weather. I come from the land of puddles and grey skies. Scotland gets about 2 days of sunshine a year. You were voicing Riala in a maid outfit. That's one way to spend your weekend. I'm actually convinced that Riala was trolling me in my dreams last night, because I had this weird dream that a new Knights game was announced, but all the characters just look really bad for some reason, and they were all made out of like fabric and wool, and they were all wearing like really baggy clothes, and Riala, I remember, had a cardigan on, and I'm like, what is Sega doing? What is this? I was like so deeply offended in my dream, and I woke up and I was like, oh thank god. I tend to have a lot of dreams like that, where Sega do something new with Knights, and it's really sort of like unhinged. I think the only time that happened in real life was when they done the dream wheel thing. Is that ultra cool attachments on your headphones? I wish it was. You've had rain all weekend? Amadeus has had rain all weekend. I'm jealous. The weather is one of those kind of things where you complain when it's cold and you complain when it's hot. You just always want to complain about the opposite of what you've got, you know? I think I just rhymed. Yeah, pretty much like the Kirby game. It was that, but Knights characters. That's the thing, I'm totally for different art styles in games. I really kind of like it when they try something new. Like what they've done with Zelda. Like they tried a bunch of different art styles and it looks really cool. I like that, but I think if they make another Knights game, I think it would be better to sort of like let everybody get used to the characters first before they start doing anything like crazy wild with them. Yeah, Knights is Woolly World. Claymation actually would actually be kind of fun. Or maybe like Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas, Knights game stop animation stuff would be really cool. Saying that, I've always thought that like Tim Burton style with Knights stuff would work anyway because all the proportions are kind of the same and stuff, you know? Yeah, a cel-shaded Knights game would be really cool. Right, I'm gonna attempt to start smudging this. That scribble of Trip is still there from last week. That's pretty much how I feel right now. It's just like my brain is melting. She's Trip the Sungazer and I am Trip the Sun Hater. That's how it is. I enjoy playing I enjoy playing Superstars, but I'm not particularly great at it, as you'll come to see maybe next week when I start doing my gaming streams. It just spikes in difficulty too much, in my opinion. The bosses, well, the end bosses anyway, are ridiculously hard. But lots of people have managed to get past hard modes, and I have not. If I want to get to the Black Dragon and stuff, I just use the level select cheat that's still in the game for some reason. They left it in the Steam version as well to get into the any level you want. I didn't even know it was a thing until I found it online. I was like, oh okay, cool. Currently trying to adopt some cats today right now. Hopefully don't miss the rest of the stream. Oh no, 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 listen. You want to go adopt some cats, go adopt those cats. I'm gonna live my life vicariously for you because I would love to adopt some cats. Are you getting them from a shelter or are you adopting them from someone that you know? It's been weeks now and I still have not made friends with my neighbour's cat. I'm gonna keep updating you on this every single week that I'm streaming because there's been no progress. Cat sees me and she runs, and that's just the first time that's ever happened to me with a cat. I'm very upset. It's like, what have I done wrong? Okay, it's starting to get a little darker in here now. Thank God. Okay, 5-minute break. So what have you been up to today, people? Anything exciting? Hey Darlo, konbanwa. Oh, Japanese class. This was like, I can't speak today. My words are also jumbled today. Japanese class this week, a few days ago, Friday, was really hard. It's like the difficulty has spiked. It's like, yeah, I know my hiragana and stuff, but I don't, I'm really bad with grammar, because I'm really bad with English grammar, and like a lot of the stuff getting written down on the whiteboard is like consonants and particles and verbs and conjunctions and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, I love writing, but the last time I heard those words was in high school, and now I'm quite old and I can't remember the English versions of what I'm trying to learn, so I'm sort of just trying to wing it. And I know that I'm going to get to a certain point where my knowledge of Japanese just falls off, and everyone else in my class who's like a beginner but have gone to like university and stuff will all go whoo right past me, and I'll just be still trying to introduce myself. But to be honest, I'm more interested in learning how to read more Japanese rather than speak it 100%, because it's more useful for me. I can already read a lot of Japanese, but obviously I don't know kanji. I'm really bad at katakana, because I just keep getting them mixed up all the time. I forget my katakana more than I forget kanji, which makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know what a relative pronoun is either. It's true, actually. If you are learning another language, you end up having to go back into your own language and try to figure out what the hell everyone's trying to teach you. This week we were learning how to... We've already done our introductions, but now we're going through like places, occupations, and past tense. We're starting to get into past tense territory now. I know what that means, at least. But obviously we're being taught like the polite way to say things as well, rather than just casual. And like I didn't know that when women say sake, you're supposed to say osake, and sushi, women specifically are supposed to say osushi. I was like, oh, that's the first time I've actually heard that before. So our teacher is like, this week we got a real teacher, because the past 2 weeks we've had other teachers who teach at the school, so we've had like a different teacher every week, which has been really cool, and they've all been like super lovely. But this the real teacher that's supposed to be for our class, she's like straight in there with all the like the really difficult stuff, and I'm just like, ah. So it's kind of good, because I feel like I'm gonna like pack in all the knowledge and learn like super polite ways to say things and stuff, and that's important. I was actually supposed to do my recording of, I'm supposed to be doing like weekly recordings of my Japanese progress, and the past 2 days have just been so hot. I've literally been just like sitting in baggy t-shirts and trying to not move, no makeup on and stuff, just like wanting to lie in the bath in ice cold water. It's been like that. I'm not had the chance. I might do it after this stream, if I'm still in One Piece. Speaking of One Piece, yeah, I got to tell the Japanese teacher that my favourite show was One Piece, and she seemed very happy about that, so that's cool. Also, I wish that someone mentioned that the ta form of verbs is that wa or ta? Wa was past tense. Not knowing that kept me behind for months. Yeah. There's been a few things that I've discovered that completely, completely changed my perspective on stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, so I feel like I'm learning a lot of things I wouldn't learn online unless I asked, so it's good. I think the pressure as well to actually do my homework and stuff in case I like horribly embarrass myself in front of my classmates is also pretty peak, so it's good that I'm actually under pressure to learn the language rather than just be lazy with it. So okay, back to art mode. I just realized I was doing my break on art mode. Hold on. I made that screen all for nothing. Right, work 15 minutes, back to it. Here we go, smudging all the colors. I made the mistake today of looking up how many hours of Japanese is considered an appropriate level before you do your N5 exam. And I thought, oh, N5 must be like simple, right? But it's like, no, you still need to know a hell of a lot to be able to do your first exam. So I'll probably like repeat the year or something. Eventually I'll understand and I'll be just like the oldest student in the class. I'll be there for the next 10 years learning the same things over and over again, and eventually I'll figure it out. Hey Rob, hello! Nice to see you again. Well, yeah, I thought we were going to be using Mina no Nihongo, but we've been given worksheets that aren't from those books because I have them already, and it's not the same artwork or anything. Each teacher's given us different coursework, which is cool because I thought, oh, you know, I'm gonna like cheat a little bit. I'm gonna study these 3 chapters in Mina no Nihongo, and it's completely pointless because they're not using it. So, oh well. Is it expensive? I didn't realize it's expensive. How much did it cost you? So just the entirety of book 1 is like exam worthy. I know that they changed it so that you can't actually take your exams in Japan now or something. You have to do it in London or wherever you're from, which kind of sucks because a lot of people move over there to do like English teaching jobs and stuff and then work their way up, like hands-on knowledge. You learn language when you're around people speaking language, you know? £100? Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say it was like 20 quid or something. No, apparently, like, this is a rule that changed recently. They've made it so that you can't do it in Japan anymore, or they want to or something. And they've also changed it so that you can't get a English teacher job unless you're like A-level Japanese. Like N2, I think. Which is not very fair, I don't think. So I'm thinking back to high school and I got, what did I get? I think I got like a B+ or something in higher English A-levels. I got A's in art and that was like the only thing. I didn't do maths or chemistry or none of that. Nope. Yeah, I thought I was being a smart ass because I learned like my 1 to 10 and 100 and stuff in Japanese, and we've not done that yet, right? But we got given a worksheet this week, and on the way out, one of my friends started telling me that, hey, did you know that in Japanese they use different like prefix things for groups of counted items? It's like a descriptive tag for each amount of something, and it all depends on the shape of the object. Like if it's a flat object like paper and stuff, you use a different thing at the front or the back of it. And I was like, oh god, right, so now you've got to also know like the descriptive thing of what it is you're trying to count. Yeah, counters. I'm guessing you know all your counters. Some of the categories, like there was quite a lot of categories as well. It's not just like 1 or 2, there's quite a lot. I think there's like more than the JET program now, isn't there? Because JET's just like one of the main ones. I mean, I would never be able to teach English over there anyway, because I didn't go to university or college or anything. I've just got like high school education. I need an English teacher. I also read that you can get like artist visas, but you have to be like able to prove that you can support yourself over there with your craft, but it's like super exceptional circumstances. I know that I wouldn't get it. I'm not like a celebrity making thousands and thousands of pounds or anything, unfortunately. But I also heard that there are visas where you can go to a place in Japan and help keep a craft alive or something. Like you can learn a craft that is like possibly going to become extinct because nobody's around to like teach it to the next generation or whatever, so you can sort of help keep it alive and then teach other people it, and I think that's really nice. I like that kind of stuff. I figured I'd be okay at that. Yeah. I only learned about it recently. I don't think it's like a long stay visa though. There are literal dictionaries on counters. Oh god. The numbers are hard enough for me. I think the way I'm trying to see it is like I'm completely out of my depth, but if I make an ass of myself, at least I know that I tried to learn, you know? Because if I hadn't signed up, I was going to keep looking at the website for the next like 5 years going, oh, I wish I could do that, I wish I could do that, or wonder what it's like, and then I would have been too scared to do it, so it's my personal discomfort in order to grow. Why? But I suppose, I guess it's a little like when we say that groups of animals are like a murder of crows or a herd of cows or whatever. It's like a flock of birds. It's like multiples of something that are different. Whew, this room is super toasty. Someone needs to invent a fan that's completely silent. I know that like Dyson fans are very expensive, but even those make a noise. Today I came prepared. I took a screenshot that I was supposed to take last week that I lost. So that is why I planned the kind of in the background. I'm not sure if I should make sunset yellow or... Yeah, I should make it yellow because if I make it pink it's going to be weird. I will make it a sort of... I don't think I'm gonna last until even 10 o'clock. This is really bad in here, but it's okay. But I will continue. I will march onwards for the 4 people in chat. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I think my favourite part of drawing is doing highlights. It's just always really satisfying and sort of like, it makes a drawing look infinitely better when you put all the shiny bits on it. And again, for highlight layers, I always set it to glow. save my work and go to big chat mode. Yeah, see, I'm not exaggerating when I say that I can't stream during the day. It literally just looks like a scene out of like a horror film. It's so bright in here. It's because my camera directly faces the sun, so it lens flares a lot. I mean, I could, you know, get curtains like a normal person, but that's effort. I have got something to say. Yeah, I just want to say thank you and a shout out to Irons for the £15 coffee that he sent. And I want to give an extra big thank you to Rob for the £9 coffee he gave last night on my Patreon stream, because I didn't actually know if my overlay system was working for Ko-fi yet, and now that I know that it works, it's good, because it was giving me so many problems when I was trying to test it. So yeah, thank you, Rob. I've also noticed as well that the new chat system that I've set up, it actually shows emojis now, but they're really small and I can't actually change the size of them. So from what I can see on my screen, it's like microscopic emojis. I'm still waiting for someone new to I can't speak today. Someone new to subscribe. That's quite a hard thing to say. Someone new to subscribe, so that it can bump the counter in the corner to actually display a name, because since I updated it, it's been blank. So if you're if you are watching this just now and you've not subscribed yet, please subscribe so that I can actually test this counter. You don't even have to stay subscribed. Just let me know if this stupid counter works. It should do. I feel like I've got my art glove on, but I feel like I should have another one on this hand as well, so like dual wielding tablet gloves. Yeah, I quite like the way the Trip fan art is turning out. Like I said, it's like pretty old. I started drawing it when Superstars first came out. Like, I think it was like the first week, because everybody started to see what Trip looked like underneath her helmet, and I was like, oh, I got to draw me some of this, and then my PC died. So I will draw more of her in the future in my current art style, but I just wanted to finish this anyway because I made an effort to start it, so yeah. When I finish the Trip artwork, I'm gonna move on to finishing that one Knights fan art that I've been working on for like months now. I've still not finished that. I just want to get it done. It's because I'm having to do backgrounds on it. You know how much I just love backgrounds. So much fun. And having to draw trees as well, and despite the fact that I've got a comic where the title of it is actually a giant tree, I probably should have had a good hard think about what the actual subject of my comic is before I go drawing things that I found really difficult. I should just get this like custom brush that's a tree and just use it in my comic so I never have to draw a tree. It's just this one shot of Engelbaum constantly from the front, no other angle. It would actually be kind of useful to just like have somebody make a 3D version of the tree in my comic, and then I can just like slap it in the background at any angle. But again, it's not like a normal shaped tree. The Engelbaum tree is like completely spherical. It's not just like a normal tree. It's also absolutely massive. Like, I've not played a lot of Elden Ring, but it's bigger than the big tree in Elden Ring. I just remember I didn't know anything about Elden Ring, and I started playing Elden Ring, and I just seen the gigantic tree and I'm like, damn, that's kind of like the Engelbaum. The Engelbaum is bigger than that. So if you ever want a point of reference for the size of the Engelbaum, then it's that big. It's bigger than the Erd tree or whatever it's called, the big glowy tree. Alright, let's do another 15 minutes. I really need to get back to editing all my Patreon videos as well into uploads to YouTube. I think I'm on like 17 just now or something. I've done like 30. I've done 30 streams. I can absolutely understand why people hire editors now. I remember always thinking, oh, it's a bit lazy. It shouldn't take that long to edit a video together. And I'm like, oh no, it does. Yeah, and once I get that Knight's fan art out of the way as well, I've got a lot of commissions to do on stream as well. I want to get every single one of them done, and then I can move on to doing like more fan art and stuff. Yeah, the entire time that I've had this new PC, I've not actually taken on any new commissions at all, so that's been like a good couple of years now. Literally because I want to finish my backlog. So then once all of the past commissions are finished, I'll be able to do like art streams where I say things like, chat, tell me which character to draw, and then we can just like draw random characters and stuff. Because I'm wanting to use these art streams as a way to just be productive in general, you know? It puts pressure on me to get my work done. YouTube chat just went completely blank, and I have no idea why. Let's investigate. Lumia's still okay. I think that Stream Elements is like trying to eat its own face right now. So I can only see my actual chat on the stream now rather than my chat window, which is a pain. So if anybody comes into chat on the side window, I won't be able to see them. I can see Darlo, I can see Rob, and I can see Recurve. Hello! Good to see you again. You came in here when I'm having technical shenanigans. Yeah, it's because, what do you call it? Stream Elements plugin is okay, but I don't want to use Stream Elements at all anymore, so I'm probably going to uninstall that plugin from my channel entirely, and maybe I'll be able to pop out chat or something to be able to read the rest of my chat. But like I said before, if anybody posts a message and it doesn't appear, just let me know in chat and I'll mod it for you, because I don't have any actual mods just now to do that for me. I do actually really like the new chat system that is set up, but I've got really bad eyesight, so I'm not wearing my glasses today, so it's kind of difficult to read the screen. I could actually just be like a normal person and actually put my glasses on. I don't know if they'll fit underneath my headphones. Let's see. I've actually been wearing these more and more lately. They're supposed to just be for like long distance, but I've been wearing them to read stuff on my PC. Hang on, I don't want my headphones to get ripped. Ooh. Most unglamorous putting glasses on ever. These headphones are really tight. I don't know if anyone's got any Corsair headphones, but they like grip to your brain. Okay, I can see better now. But yeah, I'm so glad that it's dark now, because it's one thing it being like absolutely boiling outside, but not being able to see either is really irritating. One second, I just want to check. Oh, actually I've just had to go over to YouTube and I've just seen that Darlo made a comment about having fun teaching a bunch of kids that a group of crows is called a murder, and YouTube had a problem with that. I'm sorry. That's probably not why my chat exploded though. It's just stream elementing. Yeah, it did. Yeah, something I like doing is when you use the add glow layer, and you use like a bright color. If you use the blur tool, it makes it look really nice. Like you can do really cool effects with it if you blur your bright layers, your glow layers even. I have an actual tool that I keep forgetting that I can use. Where is it? This one? This one does it automatically, but this is for skin highlights. I've still not really used it. I'm gonna use it. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's use this tool. I think I used it a little bit on the Riava artwork. Maybe not. Nope. Maybe I can erase this. Nice. Acting really jittery because of my tablet. Yeah, this has a weird texture to it. Okay, forget that. Let's not do that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Go back to Old Faithful. Today I heard an ice cream van, and I've never wanted to like run out into the street as much in my life. I always wonder, what do ice cream van people actually do for the rest of the year when it's not summertime? These are the thoughts that enter my head sometimes. You know that meme where the guy and his wife, and she's looking at him with her arms crossed going, he's thinking of other girls and he's just thinking of something crazy. That's like me, but with really random shit, like ice cream vans. Yeah, they tend to the ice cream vans. They put them out for the winter. The Ice Cream Wars. I have actually heard of that, but I can't remember what it's about. Doesn't it have nothing to do with ice cream as well? The name is familiar. Gang wars with ice cream. Ice cream is serious. I can't actually remember the last time I had ice cream. That's quite depressing. It's probably because now it's very difficult to get like single ice creams. You have to buy like multi-packs if you go to a store. 'm gonna save my work, and I'm gonna close this window and see if it does anything. Let's see what happens. Close. Okay. And then if it makes my main window bigger. Okay. Let's see. YouTube chat. No, chat's still dead. Go on, Stream Elements. I think Stream Elements is acting up because it knows that I'm getting rid of it. Today I was just deleting all my stuff one by one. It's doing that thing that printers do, where you get it on your printer and your printer has been like fine the entire time, but you're just replacing it, and it's like it can tell. All technology can tell when it's getting replaced, and it starts to act up. Five-minute break. I'm going to BRB for a second. How we holding up, chat? Oh, Darlo's off. Good night, Darlo. Thank you for your Japanese infinite knowledge. It's very helpful. Google says ice cream wars were turf wars in the east end of Glasgow, Scotland in the 80s between rival criminal organisations selling drugs. Yep, sounds about right. I usually pick up ice cream during work days, but only when I really need to go to the store to buy other stuff. I've got this memory of one summer, I think it was do you remember the summer, maybe like 5 years ago, where it was so hot for so long that all the grass burnt, and all the grass in the UK just turned brown? And me and Digi went to like the store, and we were like, let's get ice cream, but again, they weren't selling like single ice cream, so we had to buy a box of 6 or 7 or something Snickers ice creams, and they started melting like literally as soon as we got out the door, so we had to sit down in the grass and we were trying to just like eat all of these ice creams in the space of like 10 minutes, and it was like so gross, but it was so nice. But yeah, that's the day that I learned ice cream will melt very, very quickly. And I learned the human limits of eating ice cream bars. I found that out. Yeah, self-aware technology is very aware. Like my printer, for instance, will only ever have problems when I'm doing my taxis. I could be printing out anything else. I could be printing out like fan fiction or weird art or whatever, and the minute that I have to print something like really important, my printer will just start chewing paper, having weird connection issues and everything. I need to get like a proper printer. I say this every time, but I want a printer I can print posters with, like art posters, like proper convention quality prints. I've not had a single printer yet that can actually do that, despite being promised that that's what it can do. So I think maybe next year that'll be my goal priority, good printing. Because then I don't have to actually pay for a company to do it for me, and then I can sell prints for cheaper, you know? I need to buy a fan. Not like, I've got a fan, but it's in the background, but I need like an actual paper fan. Actually, I used to have one, I don't know where it went to. A box each of ice cream. Lucky. That's the dream. I remember hearing somebody put ice cream, like one of those giant tubs of ice cream, into their car boot to drive it home, and then they opened the boot, and there was just ice cream everywhere because it had been going over like road bumps and stuff, and all this ice cream had just evaporated because of the heat of the back of the car, but it just ice cream all over the inside of the car. Ooh. I would love to go to an archaeology dig. That always looks so interesting. Like, there's the ones that, not so much archaeology, but if you go to the River Thames, I think it's called mudlarking or skylarking, or I think it's mudlarking, where you wait until the tide goes out, and then you go down onto a certain area of the River Thames, and you use a metal detector, and you can find so much stuff. It's really cool. Hello, Salty Smooth! Thank you for coming along again. Love you too. I love your endless enthusiasm, especially when the weather's really hot. I appreciate it. Yeah, the thing that I like about archaeology when you watch it on television and YouTube and stuff is they always find like broken pottery and a series of small walls. It's always like, we found a series of small walls. And when I went to the British Museum, the big one, the one that's just full of stolen items, most of it was like pots. They've just got like so many pots there. It's really weird. I think people back in the day must have really loved pots. I've always wanted to go to the seaside as well, where you smash rocks in half and then you find like little circular rocks, and then you crack those open and they've got fossils in them. I love that stuff. It's like gacha. In the River Thames, apparently what people find a lot of is old clay pipes, because back in the day people used to smoke with clay pipes and then they would just like throw them into the river rather than reuse them. When I was a kid, one of my ambitions, one of my many ambitions, is I wanted to be a paleontologist, and I think it was when I was really young and the Mario Brothers movie came out, and it had to do with dinosaurs and stuff for some reason, and I was like, yeah, dinosaurs are great, and I really wanted to be a paleontologist, dig up all the dinosaur bones. Sure, in an alternate dimension somewhere, that's the life I'm living. I think I went to see Jurassic Park like 5 times. Sea urchins, that's cool. That's the fossils with the tiny little dot patterns, isn't it? I think I've got like a little fraction, like little fractured part of a sea urchin somewhere. I was at the beach and I picked up this pebble, but the pebble was covered in lots of little pattern dots. It looked really like on purpose. It was nice. I've always wanted to get a metal detector and just like use it at the beach. People find all sorts of crazy shit that just gets washed up. Like there's that story about the Garfield telephones that apparently fell off a boat like in the early 90s or something, and like to this day there's still Garfield telephones washing up on beaches in certain places of the world. And then there's Lego as well. There's like little Lego men that the cargo ship got damaged and all this Lego went overboard, and that appears. Imagine standing on Lego at the beach. That's like the worst thing you can stand on at the beach. Like, stand on a jellyfish? No, stand on Lego, that actually hurts more. Car keys, yeah. Oh, what was that I was watching again? There was this guy I was watching who was going to piers and docks and stuff, and he had a big magnet and he would throw it into whatever water he was standing beside, and he would try to catch things that people had accidentally dropped in the water. And he found like iPhones, he found car keys, and he would do research and try to track down the person that it belonged to, and he would then travel to their house and record YouTube videos with them. It's pretty cool. Also kind of dodgy though. I mean, some people probably throw things into the water to get rid of them on purpose. It's probably like evidence in a murder or something. He's like tracking these people down going, hey there, I brought back these keys, and the person's like, oh shit. They probably sunk a car down there as well. I think Trip has got a cool nose. I know that there's people who complain about it, saying, oh, it should be further up her head and she should look like SBO. But I like her nose, it's cute. She's got a little pointy horn nose. How dare people? How dare they complain? Best character. Yeah, there was that, oh, what was it? I was watching a video where it was like, top mysteries that Google satellite view, street view or whatever solved, and some person thought they seen something in the water, and it turned out there was a car, and it was like a missing person that apparently one night had just lost control of the car, and they just like, the entire car went underwater and nobody knew, and then like years later they found it because of Google. Creepy. I'm trying to remember, how many sessions was it that it took me to finish that Riala art? I think it was like 3. So this is the second stream where I'm colouring Trip. So probably next stream I'll get the background done. So I always go into my streams with good intentions of getting like an entire picture done, but that's not realistic, you know? I mean, back in the day I used to do art streams on Picarto, but I don't think I would talk on those, and I wasn't on camera. I think maybe like once or twice, but those were like silent streams where I would just play music and vibe, and people would just chat. So obviously it's like easier to draw and work on stuff when you're not having to talk and press buttons and stuff, but I do like this, it's fun. I actually really look forward to streaming every week now as well. Originally I was like really scared of it. I was just like, oh god no, I'm gonna be on stream and it's gonna be scary. But I feel like I've got better as time's gone on. Apart from today, because I can't speak for shit. The heat is going to me so badly. Yeah, something else that the Mia stream, my new program that I'm streaming with, can do is it does multi-streaming, so it means that I can stream to every platform at the same time without having to actually be on Twitch and stuff, so well, I don't have to be like at Twitch when I'm streaming anyway. So I'm gonna look into that once. I just realised I finished doing all of my YouTube stream stuff. I set it up today. I was about to say once I finished doing that, so yeah, now I can move on to messing around with Twitch as well. Twitch is kind of scary though, it's like all the trolls are on Twitch. All the bots and like hate mobs are there just like waiting for people with like 0 views, like bot your stream. I have to keep looking up to check chat just in case it's exploded. Yeah, apparently it's really difficult on Twitch to actually find an audience as well, because it's rare that they actually like promote people on the front page that don't have a lot of subscribers and stuff. There was like a brief moment where I wanted to actually buy or make a proper VTuber, but to be honest, I'm quite happy with the little gremlin PNGTuber that I've made and just sticking with that and my camera streams. I feel like having a VTuber as well as webcam streams would be a bit odd for me. So I like the format that I've got just now. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and a half. I'm going to stream for another half an hour until 11. And next week, since I've actually got all this stuff sorted out now, finally, after such a long time, I can do more streams throughout the week. I mean, it is coming up to the end of the month and I do need to get a lot of Patreon work done. Or I won't be eating food next month. So I need to actually get my Patreon work done. But I will be doing more streams next week, and I want to do gaming streams. I was talking about playing No Man's Sky on stream, and Irons suggested naming planets and animals and stuff after people in chat. I thought that's actually really cool. I want to do that. We can go on little adventures and just like decide in chat what we're calling things. Because in No Man's Sky, I just name everything like really stupid names. If you ever come across any of my planets or whatever, you're going to instantly know it's me who named them, because everyone else names their stuff like super serious, and I just go looking for all the like the weirdest, creepiest animals and just call them like Snuffles and Fluffy and stuff. Oh, you're playing No Man's Sky as well? Nice, good taste. I've been playing the game since it came out, and my old PC when the game was first released, and it was just like an absolute shit show. I was running it at like 2 frames per second, and I was like determined to keep playing it anyway because I was looking forward to No Man's Sky so much. And even though my computer wasn't made to run it, I still tried my best to play it. And then they put out an update that stopped my computer from even opening the game. And they were like, we don't support this amount of RAM or whatever, so sorry, you can't open the game anymore. And I was like, no, I was so pissed off. And then I was like, well, I can't afford an entire new PC, so I'll get a Steam Deck. And so I was playing No Man's Sky on Steam Deck for like a year or something, and which is fine, but obviously the text is very small on a tiny screen, so it's kind of difficult. And then when my rubbishy PC died, I was able to get this PC, and I love playing No Man's Sky on it. I have, I think I had No Man's Sky on the PlayStation 4 as well, but I didn't really play a lot of it on the PlayStation. I mostly just used Steam for No Man's Sky, but I like that it's cross-platform. That's pretty cool. I love when it doesn't matter what system you play something on, you can still meet up and stuff. I've never actually done multiplayer mods. I've not done any of the expeditions. Probably because I've heard so many like horror stories of people getting hacked and stuff. But yeah, it'd be fun to do an expedition with you guys on stream or something. I've got like, you know how you can make well, you've got your freighters, but you can build your own ships now as well from scratch. I've got this really jank looking ship that's got a very nice interior, but yeah, I need to get back into playing it. I've not been playing a lot of games recently. I've not even really had the chance to play Crossworld, which I enjoy. Telling me to have a 5-minute break. I'm not having a 5-minute break, I'm drawing. Have I tried playing Starfield? No, I've not. I've heard that that's like a more realistic version of No Man's Sky. It's more like NASA based. I think I heard, like, did Starfield close down or something? Like, I remember someone saying something about it recently. I wanted to try that as well. I think the dupe bug still works. Yeah, since I've been playing it for so long, I have like a crazy amount of money on No Man's Sky because I don't ever really buy anything. So I have the one ship that I wanted that they gave out as a gift. The gold ship that looks like the one from Wipeout on the Saturn. I called mine Pfizer or Feezer, whatever you call it. The one thing that I want them to do in No Man's Sky is I want them to make rivers. They've got amazing like water effects on the oceans and the seas and stuff now, but there's no flowing rivers, which is kind of odd because there's nice lakes but no rivers. They have little waterfalls on floating islands, which is really pretty, but I want actual rivers. It'd be nice to be able to lay down rivers as well. Have like a river making tool. I think I just like spoiled by playing Second Life, to be honest, because you can do anything you want to the environment and that. To anybody who's just joined in chat, I'm sorry, but I can't actually like properly read my chat right now because OBS itself, Stream Elements, has decided to completely blank out my chat window, so I can't see anything other than what's on my main screen that you're all seeing as well. So I will check. One second, I'll see if I can get this working again. Oh, the actual window's gone down. I don't know why, but Chrome's been crashing a lot for me recently. Hey Sean! Sorry I didn't see you in the main chat. I'm not sure if you've been here for a while because I can't tell. No, you just arrived. Okay, cool. Hang on, I'm scrolling up. Is DP here? Because I swear I'm like cursed by never seeing her messages until I rewatch my streams. Okay, no, she's not here. Alright, where am I going? Back to OBS. Yeah, chat is still dead in OBS, but at least I know it's there on YouTube. And if you've also just joined, just know that I have no fan on in my room right now and the door is closed and the only thing I've got saving me in London heat is the window being open, but I'm kind of a little bit melty-brained today. So a lot of what I'm saying is just gibberish, just ignore me, just go with it. I want, because it's classic Trip, as in the character, not classic me, I want to keep her eyes simple, so I'm not gonna make them like super duper shiny. I'm not gonna give her like pupils or anything. Yeah, at some point I want to try designing or just drawing fan art of what I think a modern version of her would look like. I'm seeing a lot of fan art of her as like an older character where she's like proper stacked. Like that's actually what I want to see like a modern Trip be. I want her to be like a powerhouse female type Sonic character, because you've got all the like big bulky guy Sonic characters, but Trip's a dragon and she's supposed to be like super powerful and stuff, and it'd be cool if her Sungazer self also looked more like she'd been training and stuff. I mean, I know she's supposed to be this little cute character, but it'd be kind of fun if she's still really shy and stuff, but she's like hench. It'd be really cool. It'd be interesting as well, because I think it'd be fun if she's like a lot taller than Amy as well when they like meet up again in the future. I think that'd be cute. It's like Amy and Sonic and all that are just expecting Trip to just be small, and then she's just like vector height or something. Because what was the name of the dragon in the Archie stuff? Or is it Satam? Dulcie? Darcy or Dulcie or something. She was like a really tall dragon character. I mean, Trip doesn't have to be like dragon form because she turns into a dragon form, but it'd be cool if her smaller self was bigger when she's a modern version. Because there's like so many super girly Sonic characters, and I get it, like I get it, but we need like warrior style girly guardians. I actually really appreciate the fact as well that when the Trip was first shown off, people weren't sure if she was a girl or not as well, because of her helmet and everything. I like the ambiguity. I thought that was kind of cool for a female character for once, to not be all like flowers and cutesy. But I think the chances of like Sega Japan doing anything like that with Trip is probably like 0. See, this part of her skirt looked kind of bad before, but now that I put the shiny bits on it, you see what I was going for. Very shiny. Finish up doing this yellow highlighting stuff. Yeah, I want to make it look like a really nice golden sunset behind her when I'm actually doing the background. See you, Rob! Thank you again for the coffee, I appreciate it. I'll never get used to the fact that one of our neighbours has a dog now. I'm not used to hearing a dog barking. I don't know if you can even hear it in the background. You see what I mean? When you use the blur tool on a glow layer, it does a really nice color transition. It kind of makes it into a sort of orangey color as well, not just like blurry yellow. It depends what color you're blurring on top of. Like there it didn't really do it as much, but if you do it on top of colors rather than like grey, you can see the effect more. No, the dog is not part of Blade Runner. They're really going for it. This dog is on a mission. It's probably chasing the foxes. I've still not seen Blade Runner 2. I know that people have like very mixed opinions about it, but I always did enjoy the first film. Sorry, I just had to switch back to the regular chats just so I can read everyone's names because the text is really blurry on my screen. Hello to Lodrithalia233. Good to have you here. You get to witness the dog barking. It's like the end the end of my stream and the dog is just giving it yell day, as they say. Is my work over for the evening. We done a lot of shinies and some soft shading. I think it's looking a lot nicer now than it was last week, because last week the shading was like really severe. But I think when I put the background on there and there's a sunset and there's going to be like nice golden trees and stuff, gonna have some cool floor, lots of shiny gold things. It's gonna be nice. When it's all properly in context of color surroundings, it'll look even nicer. I'm hoping. Okay, so that is that. I am saving. And yeah, I forgot to mention, I also spent like the past few days messing around with little like sound bars and stuff. I done my my coffee goal. I done the sound bars on all the screens actually. I think the Patreon has one now as well. I also never got a chance to press my buttons. Hang on. Patreon, I should promote my Patreon. Press some buttons. Let's see how long it takes to update in the actual chat. Wow, lag is actually quite long. Join my Patreon! Promotion! Also, wrong side as usual, read my comic. You have to do that. because that is what I spend all my time on, and I love it very much, and it gives me joy in life, so it would be great if you could all go check out my comic if you haven't done so already. I've just lost my pen. Where's my pen? Okay. Right, I am now going to go off and probably just sit in a freezing cold bath because I am dying here. This room is too hot, and I think next week is going to be really hot as well. But regardless, I'm going to try and do a bunch of gaming streams in between art streams for Patreon and stuff, because like I said, I do have to get a lot of Patreon work done this week. And tomorrow I'm going to the cinema for the first time in a really long time, so that's what I'm doing. Thank you to everyone for coming along and putting up with my really jumbled speech today. I'm just not with it today. See you all next week. Bye!